Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. I want to start off by saying thank you to all of our Booster Club members for your many donations and much more, your prayers. We visited faraway countries and strange lands. We've even spoken to dignitaries and were detained for spreading the glorious gospel in Cuba. The truth is that the descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel were scattered throughout the world. Help us on our journey as we continue to raise up the nation of Israel. 12 tribes worldwide. Join or donate today. Shalom.
Yeah. So who this Bible was given to? To who? The slaves? Who were the slaves? Come here, come look at these posters, because we have images right there of the slaves. Who were the slaves? Who went in slavery? Which nationality of people went into slavery? Did all people go into slavery? Did a white man go to Africa or he went to the continent and he picked it what people he wanted to go into slavery? Who people went into slavery? See, right here. Right here, all of our people, the blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Indians. Right. They were the people who went into slavery, okay? When the white man went to the west coast of Africa, he brought dark-skinned people. But there are a lot of dark-skinned people in Africa. But guess what? There's a prophecy that a particular set of dark-skinned people will go into slavery. That's right. Who are those people? You have any knowledge of the Bible, who these people are? No? Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. I can let you know who these people were. You see the sign right here? What's your nationality? Are you a so-called Bahamian, Haitian, Jamaican?
I'm a Levite.
Levite, all right. So, who's a Levite? So, can you find Haitian in the Bible?
Bring it out. No.
You can find Levi because how are Haitian people got that name? All right. After slavery, the French people gave them that name, Haitian. Right. When they enslaved them. Okay. And that's just with all of these other names here. Judah, the African Americans in America, you have the Bahamians and who fall in the category of fall in the West Indies. All of them, all of our names was changed during slavery. After slavery, before slavery, this is what God used to call us. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Nassau, and goes straight down. But after slavery, the people who oppressed us and enslaved us, they changed our name. They call us Bahamian, Haitian, Jamaican.
That's right. Let me show you something. My dad already. Right here in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
It's one of the most racist places.
Yeah, that's one of the most racist places because they know, because of this right here. Jacob and Esau. Right. Jacob is our forefather. He is the father of the people on this side. Right. Then you have Esau, which is his twin brother. He is the forefather of the so-called white man. That's why they hate us today. Because it's a prophecy in the Bible when, Jacob got the blessing and Esau sold his birthright to Jacob. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, a pot of porridge.
Yes, for a pot of porridge, red meat. Bring that out. All right, so you know what sin is? Do you know what sin is according to the Bible? Hold on. All right, we can get that next. But bring this out. Let me show you something. I'll give you a small little history on what's going on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass.
Meaning it shall happen. This is Moses speaking to the children of Israel when they was in the wilderness. You know the story, right? When Moses brought the children out of Egypt. All right, he's speaking to them in the wilderness. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Word hearken means to listen. If we will not hearken, if we will not listen to the voice, what Moses was saying, read.
To observe to do all his commandments.
Say, we all want to observe to do all of these commandments, right?
And his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Alright, so curses will fall on our people. A curse is a good or bad thing, brother? Curse is a good or bad thing? That's a bad thing. Now go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
This going into the history of our people getting enslaved. This was a prophecy actually what Moses spoke 2,000 years ago. Alright? And guess what? This prophecy has been fulfilled during the transatlantic and the trans-Saharan slave trade.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Alright, so the Bible says the Most High God will bring us back into Egypt again. Now this after Moses, listen to me brother, this after Moses brought them out of Egypt. Now why would the Bible says that he would bring them back into Egypt again? Because that word Egypt, it means something. Get it? You get it?
Bondage.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verse 6. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
All right, so Egypt means slavery, okay, captivity. Read, go back to the scripture. That's what it means.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse
So
68.
suppose I was atheist.
If he was atheist, the scripture says only a fool will say in his heart that there's no God. That's what the scripture said.
Trust me. Trust me. A lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people, they don't believe, but at the end of the day, if they are from the descendants of these people, they can burn.
Right.
That's just very simple, bro. Whether you believe in God or not.
Make it
You know what I'm
right.
saying? The promise fit these people.
Right.
And that's what they're getting into right now. They show you what we're supposed to be doing.
Some people never hear about God. You know that, right?
What's that?
There are some people who never hear about
There's a lot of people that never heard about the truth. They know about God. They know about all of us grew up in the Christian church.
Right.
No, I
No.
mean, not on this side.
What you mean?
Not on this side.
They don't know about.
They don't know about God at all.
They know about God. They know about God. At some point in time in your life, you heard about the Bible, because this is the only place you can find out about God.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of our people, we are religious people. You see that? All of these different religions on this island. You have Jehovah's Witness, you have Pentecostal, you have Adventist, you have Mormon, you have Baptist. At some point in time, if you grow up on this island, you know about church. You understand? And just what? But they was taught the wrong doctrine about church.
Right.
They was taught about this guy. Can you find this image in the Bible? Huh? Who's that?
They say that's Jesus.
Who's they? Who said that? Who said that?
What you mean, who said that?
Yeah, who said that? Who says that that's Jesus?
That's what the church goes, what you're saying.
All right, so but this is not biblical. You know that, right? Yeah, but who's this guy?
I don't know.
You don't know this guy? You don't know the white woolly hair, the red eyes and skin like bronze? Who's that? You ever read the Bible?
Bring it out.
You ever heard of, you know the description of Christ is in the Bible?
So now, okay.
Go ahead.
This black image here,
Yeah.
that's Christ.
I ain't said it. Let's get it real quick.
Bring it out.
So the image there, that ain't Christ.
All right, so what we can do a quick process of elimination. We have the true image of Christ in the Bible, and we can see which one of these images fit the description of Christ in the Bible. Now you be the judge. Now, I think you read it out of the Bible. All right, bro. What about you? What Christ look like?
Which Bible that is?
Huh?
I just listening.
You just listening?
Which,
All right.
which Bible that is?
This is the King James Version Bible. This is the Holy Bible. Go, you get a Bible app on your phone.
Yeah, which one the King James in?
Which one of the King James? The black King James.
That's right.
Not the white homosexual one. I'm talking about the black King. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. So listen to this. Read on verse 1. Revelation chapter 1, verse 1.
The book of Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
The revelation of Jesus Christ,
So this is the revealing of Jesus Christ. So this true image look like, okay, bro?
which God gave unto him to shew unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John.
All right. So John the Revelator saw this image, okay, and he's going to identify. He's going to reveal what this person looked like. Go to verse 14 real quick.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
The hair on his head and the hairs on his face was white like wool.
That's right.
Woolly texture. Wool is the texture and white is the color. Who over there get white? Like, you know when...
Ain't none of us got white. I get some white.
No, when your hair turn... Another term is used as gray hair, but your hair really white. See, you had the little couple strands in your beard? They white. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing Christ's whole hair was white and woolly and the beard on his face. You see what I'm saying? Does this man have white woolly hair? No. You have stringy hair like a dog. Read.
As white as snow.
Hey, sis, you know that Christ was a black man according to the Bible. Did you know that? You go to church? You know that? You didn't know that? Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Right, so his eyes is like a flame of fire. Does this guy eyes like a flame of fire?
So where does guy come from?
All right, that's a good question. Where did this image come from? All right, we're going to get you that image right now. Finish read that. All right, you know why Christ's eyes was like a flame of fire? Why do you think Christ's eyes was like a flame of fire? You think like he used to shoot fire out of his eyes?
White baby.
All right, what you think?
What is the natural color?
Natural color, Larry. It's prophesied in the Bible why his eyes was red, okay? Let's find a
Bring
why.
it out.
The book of Genesis chapter 49 and verse 12.
Yeah.
His eyes shall be red with wine.
All right, so it's prophesied that when Christ comes, his eyes will be red with wine. What was one of Christ's first miracles at the wedding?
They could drink what I wanted.
Yeah, you could drink wine. You could drink it in moderation and say you could drink, but don't be drunk. Don't
Right.
be a drunkard falling all over the street.
That's right.
Puking all over yourself. That's when you will be in the midst of sin. You understand? There's nothing wrong with drinking wine. All right? Read.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
What color is brass? All right. All right.
Watch something.
Go ahead.
Muslim,
Yeah.
right?
Go ahead.
They more, their religion is more like black people.
No. That's not black people religion. That's, you say black people. Talking about Israelites or you just talking about black people in general? No, man. Give me,
So you say Muslims?
Muslim come from Ishmael.
they are people. They are Arabs. They're not our people. You see what I'm saying? You look at the side.
They black and white.
The Muslims, they run there like, but they are our people. They come from Abraham, but they're not our people. They're in a part of the covenant. You understand? Get me who the Bible is written for, who the Bible is given to. Yeah, Psalms 147, all right? This Bible is only given to the Israelites. This wasn't given to the Muslim man. This wasn't given to the Chinese man. It was given, this our book. This is our constitution, okay? This is what you're supposed to be applying in your life. And this is what we're trying to get to right now before you leave. Read.
The book of Psalms chapter 147 verse 19. He sheweth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel.
So God showed his word to these people. This is our forefather right here. He gave this book to Moses to give to the children of Israel.
Right.
We're supposed to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
All right? That's if you want to get to the kingdom. Hold on now. Do you know what is sin? Before I go any further. What is sin?
Abara.
Abara? No, be more specific.
Something like
Get it. Get sin.
something you know you're supposed to. You go against an order.
You go against who?
An order.
An order? All right.
The book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law.
So do you know what transgress means?
You break the law.
All right. When you break or you go against the law, read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is the breaking or going against God's law, which was given to these people. All right, now.
So only these people, only them God them for.
Yes,
That's
The
right.
people.
not of them other people. All right, give me
So God, you have a special set of people.
yes,
The other set of
Bring it
people
out.
like them.
give me Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. Listen to
Bring it
this.
out.
We can let the Bible speak. All right, hold on now. Hold that thought.
So
Listen
God
to
like
this.
one set of people.
Listen to this. Listen to the Bible. Now you tell me what it is. All right, read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
The thou we talking about is the people on the sign, the Israelites. They are
Right.
holy people. The word holy means separate, right? Set apart.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Lord thy God. That's their God. You see what I'm saying? Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
He chose the Israelites to be a special people unto himself. Hold on, read.
Above,
What?
above,
Equal.
above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So they are above all people on the face of this
I
earth.
understand,
They are not
right?
equal.
I
Right now, hold
understand.
on now. Let me get done. Give me 2nd Ezra chapter 6:54. I gotta give you this.
Say the more. These special people.
Yeah.
And this what we going through?
Huh?
Are we the chosen people?
Why are we going through this? That's a good question.
Bring it out.
Why are we going through this? You know why we going through this? You know why we going through this, bro? Because you don't want to do nothing this Bible says. That's why we
That's
going through this.
right.
That's why we went into slavery. Because our people didn't want to do the laws. They didn't want to keep the laws. See what I'm saying? That's why we still punishing up to this day. See what I'm saying? We still in mental slavery, bro. Listen to this.
The book of 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54.
Bring it out.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures.
You know the story about him in the Bible, right? The beginning, right? He created Adam. Hold on.
Y'all read the New
Hold on.
Testament. Y'all read the New
Yeah, we
Testament.
read the New Testament. Read, hold on.
Of him come we all.
All of us come from Adam. All nations come out of the lines of Adam. The Bible's going to say it.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So we just read in the book of Deuteronomy, the people also he have chosen. He chose the Israelites. All right?
All of
Read.
us come from Adam.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
I think you won't get the picture. Start from the top again.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because.
Start from the top, very top.
Verse 54, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all over thy creatures.
Made Adam Lord over all creatures. He gave him the dominion over everything, right? Listen.
Of him come we all.
All of us come from one Adam. Read.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the people, the nation we are chosen, came out of the loins of Adam. Hold on, listen, hold on.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
God made the world for Israelites' sakes. Alright, these other nations we created, they were supposed to be our servants. At one point in time, they was our servants under the reign of King Solomon and King David. Alright, read.
As for the other people,
as for these other nations, listen, bro. Don't get distracted. Listen. Tell it again.
As for the other people,
as for these other nations, the Chinese man, the African man, the East Indian man, and they said the Australian man, all of these different nations, listen.
Which also come of Adam.
That's what I'm saying. They come from Adam too. All nations come out of the loins of Adam. You understand that? Read.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
God said they are nothing, bro.
That's right.
That's what God said. Read.
But be like unto spittle.
The Most High God comparing them to spit. You understand? They was created to be our servants.
That's right.
Read.
That's right.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Comparing them to a drop that falleth from a bucket, bro. See what I'm saying? But the reason why we in the position we in, because like I said, we didn't even keep the commandments.
That's right. That's
you
right.
understand that? Because of sin. Sin is going and breaking against God's laws, which was given to the Israelites. Now you're in the midst of sin. That's why you're in the position which you're in now.
Right.
You understand that? Now what?
I think, I believe God is just set of people, right? Right?
Yeah.
And He created all. And you go separate.
Give me Revelation chapter 13 and 10.
Why would you separate and you make everything?
Huh?
Why would you separate and you make everything?
Why you can separate it? Because He chose us. God is God. You can't ever understand God's ways. He do whatever He want to do. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity.
Who led these people into captivity? Who? Pictures all around you. What nation of people?
Whites.
All right, them. They led us into captivity, right? They led us into slavery. Listen to this.
Shall go into captivity.
God said they going in captivity, bro. They going into slavery. Read.
He that killeth with the sword.
And they kill our people with the sword. They kill millions of our people on the transatlantic and the trans-Saharan slave trade.
Right.
Millions of our people, and guess what? They never spend a day in jail for that.
That's right.
You understand? Read.
Must be killed by the sword.
What God said?
Must be killed with the sword.
The Most High God said they must, might or maybe, they must get killed with the sword, bro. You understand that? So they can put the dead and the remnants of their people going in slavery. Whether you don't want to believe it or you don't want. Hey, that's written. That's the end.
By the time it's that time, all us can be gone.
All us who can be gone. All us can be gone. You could probably be gone because you don't want to keep these law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Because right now we're living in the last days. If you know anything about the captivity of Israel, we went through 7 different captivities. And right now, just what? We're in the last captivity.
That's
you
right.
know more, like they have a doctrine out there saying that the Chinese man is going to rule the earth next. Not in the Bible. Guess what? Who's going to rule the earth next? The Israelites are going to rule the earth next.
That's right.
You know more captivity after this one. After we come from under the captivity of America, that's it. We coming in power, and we coming in power forever.
That's right.
This is in the Bible, bro. Whether you want to believe it or not. You see what I'm saying?
Bring it out.
You have to see it? What you get? Give me. Yeah, get that. Yeah, Amos what?
Romans 3 and 3.
3 and 3?
The book of Romans, chapter 3 and verse 3.
Read it out.
For what if some did not believe?
Because a lot of our people don't believe in this information what people bringing out. And just like what you say, you having a hard time digesting this truth. You don't believe that. But what the Bible say, what if some of our people don't believe this?
Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect?
So your unbelief ain't gonna stop none of the prophecies from coming out of this Bible from coming to life.
That's right.
As it is written, so shall it be done, brother.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.